Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name is Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade, and welcome back to a spot of Lobotomy Corporation, where I promise you I'm not going, well, I'm not going fully mad in the title. I'm only going slightly mad. It's fine. Oh, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay. A little bit of a disclaimer before we start from me. Oh god, Sinclair, nice to see you. God, I'm gonna do my worst Tracer impression. You ever get that feeling of deja vu? Actually, that could be worse. Oh. But yeah, nice to see you all. Hope you are all doing well. Like I say, full disclaimer before we start, I am a little ill at the moment. So I'm not sure how long this stream is going to go on for. It's just going to be until I feel like I need to tap out. Because the old voice is just about keeping up still. But, it's not, you know, it's not in its entirety, there, shall we say. So, yeah. But, yeah, so the plan... Sorry, excuse me. The plan for tonight, we are going to clear day 21 and get Tifrith's quest done. And then we're going to reset the memory repository. And then we're going to clear day 21. And we're going to get whatever Tifrith asks us to do next. Basically, until we get the control... well, until we like encounter a roadblock we can't deal with on day 21. Or we get the control meltdown. Because that's really what we're gunning for next. We want to try and get all the meltdowns done in one cycle. It's actually pretty important that we get, you know, things started on that as soon as possible. Because we've got 50 days. We don't really want to be starting meltdowns any later than, well, 21. Let's be honest. So if we can get them done then, let's get her done. Oh. So I guess a lot of this, honestly, because we've done this day, like, I think we've done this day at least once before. Granted, I think we were doing, oh, we have to reassign everyone? God damn, okay. Right. Well, in which case, I'm not going to bother spending my lob right now. Because there's really no point. So actually, yeah, okay. We will, because we don't hugely care. Who's Anton? Oh, Anton apparently is someone important who we've just kind of forgotten about. Let's have some people down in Central Command, one of you extra in Control. Susan and Anton, you are without ego gifts. I think it's because you were the two that had the red. Like the red weakness armor, and it completely bodied you. Yeah, you had this shit on or something. So how do we make you like less? I guess we make you weak to black damage instead, I guess. Sure, okay. Although yeah, that seems about right. And then any weapons, we'll need to rebuy some, I imagine. We do not consult with that. A red damage weapon up here actually wouldn't go amiss. And down here we have black, we have white, we do not have red. So yeah, just keep the red weapons on them. Okay. Right. So quick as we can. I believe this is clear the day with cliff health level 8 or lower. So we're on level 1 at the minute, which need to get 420 before that hits 8. Which should be no problem at all. And again, we're honestly just kind of looking to work with the things that give us the most PE boxes here. We're not hugely... ooh, hello. Paulinus has high and 0.6 resistance to black damage. Yep, Paulinus, that's your job now. Mason, you can go there. Any other HEs you want to work with? Not you, unfortunately. Unless there is someone on our staff who is still stupid enough that we won't trick you, but I don't think so, yeah. We need some new people in for that. Anton can go there. And now Child of the Galaxy, I think as long as we have the same person work with you over and over again, it's fine. And you deal black damage. So we'll take Rogan here. And Schadenfreude, I've totally forgotten. Well, lucky minds didn't. Queen of Hatred, nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Right, so we want someone to work Repression with this. Who resists red damage, which is a bit of a problem because... I mean, I guess... Yeah, I should have got London down here. Whatever. We'll just send those people to work with that. Again, it almost never happens. Is there anyone else we super want to be working with at the minute? Not really, because we're looking to, you know, maximize as much as we can energy per PE box here, so it makes more sense for us to just wait and cycle out the HEs than try and work with tests at the same time. It's like we're not rushing to advance the day here. We got anything? We haven't bought you, so we probably should. Again, not that it hugely matters, because we're going to just basically completely ignore that. What do you do? Black damage? Okay, so sending Anton in was kind of stupid, actually. Send Christopher in instead. We've had 2 successful works down here. I definitely sent Rogan here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Rogan with Child of the Galaxy, and London with Schadenfreude. And then we'll have another on Der Freischutz. I don't particularly feel like risking Yin again, because that was like our best guy, and he got barely half. So, not sure about that one. We'll just work with our, like, 4 HEs, and I think that should leave us 1 away. Or maybe it'll land us on a meltdown, but, you know, if it does, then oh well. The only one we really, really, like, don't want to melt down, not because we can't deal with it, but because it's more of a pain in the arse, is, like, Scarecrow. But, if that happens, then it happens, you know? As it turns out, though, it looks like it's not going to happen, and Schadenfreude has completed work, which is excellent. So we are 130 up on 420, which is not bad. Let's go and send, I don't know, someone to go and work with Freischutz again, and then we'll see what melts. We have melts on a Crumbling Armor and Bloodbath. That's not a problem at all. Someone who resists red damage, that would be Laverne, and someone who resists white damage, and we need to work attachment. You look like you're up for the job for ends. In the meantime, we run through all this again. But yes, I hope everyone's having a decent day. I think a lot of tonight is just going to be kind of me getting the kind of more menial stuff like this down. Which is good, you know, it's good to have a low stress night every now and then. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, let's Rogan worked here, and then yeah, that's everyone. The Red Dawn event coming at level 2. But again, shouldn't really be a problem. We have like 3 people in every department, so well, 3 or 4, so we've actually got 4 on control. So, excuse me. All being well, like, I mean, that should absolutely not bother us, and then we are not quite halfway there yet. Maybe once these finish. They have not quite yet. Oh, close, close. Okay, not to worry though. So we'll have someone work with Yin. I forget what Yin likes. Fucking nothing. Excellent. And we need someone who resists black damage. I mean, Mason, if you're feeling up to it, then, you know, I wouldn't stop you. Maxwell can take this. Someone who resists black. I guess Christopher can take this. And then we'll wait for these to come off cooldown. We want Rogan immediately back on Child of the Galaxy. And London, I believe, straight back on Schadenfreude. There we go. And then that brings us an extra 2 pips up. So I think we'll be about 2 blocks away, so we can work with 1 more. Angel's Venture was wiped in Helldivers. Oh. Oh, no, because I do play a little bit of Helldivers on the side. Was that one planet that, like, the black hole ate? It said it was, like, there's been a black hole that's been slowly moving towards Super Earth, but, like, was that, like, one of the planets that, like, was just in the way of it? So I did hear something about that. But I'm not too, like, au fait with the details. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's kind of wild they did that, honestly. Makes me think, though, like, what are we going to have to do when the black hole does reach Super Earth? Like, what's the dealio with that? So that's maybe a problem that needs looking at. Right, okay. So plan from here is we send one of the control team to work this. Susan, you apparently have a very high success rate, so we'll go with you, even though you're a bit weak to black damage, but I'm going to assume you can handle it. And then we slow down the game once she enters. Let's go kill some clowns. Doot to doot to doot. Everyone, find your assigned clown. There we go. And, oh yeah, I should probably have moved you there beforehand, but it's pretty fine. Right, go. I'm not even going to bother slowing the game down, actually, because it should be, like, completely fine. Yeah, safety's already dealt with theirs, control's already dealt with theirs, information and training have dealt with theirs, so it's just central command who've dealt with it. That's a noon at level 3. That's kind of a bit mean. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve that, personally. I think that's just not called for, but alright then. You know what? Whoever it was from Control did a really good job of that last time, so let's give it to them again. Here we go, you here. I believe we wanted London here, Rogan here. Oop, I think that should probably get us it, actually. Then we can just end the day straight after that, pick 2 random abnormalities, like memory repo, hop back into, you know, whatever the next quest is. Ooh, also make sure I got Schadenfreude off my screen, otherwise that could be an issue. Yeah, 398, with a bunch of those done. But I'm assuming the 2 down the bottom will give me like 12 total. Yep, there we go. I've done it. Right, bada bing. How does a 3 work for you? Proceed to next day, except I won't be because funny time travel. Okay. I mean, sure. Well, I don't really mind what these are. Like I said, I'm not reading into them too. Okay, we've definitely read this. Yeah, document by A himself. We read this last stream. Then we expand central command. We go and see what Tiferath have to say. I assume. Maybe we don't. We get their next quest. Ooh, we get shield bullets. Right, red shield bullets, absolutely, because we keep dying. Oh, hey, you chose my sister. Oh, huh. Well, I'm not sure which one of those was your sister. We appear to have not got another Tiferath mission. I had to restart to day 1 again. Ah, oh, damn. Do we not get... Hold on. If I rewind to memory repository, here. I was kind of under the impression we'd get another Tiferath quest, but apparently not. So can I not cheese this like that? Mission unlock conditions, expand the department to level 2. Yeah, okay, so you don't get the missions unless you do that, so you can't cheese it like that. Okay, right, well this changes things a bit. But we have got their quest out the way. So now what we need to do, as I guess we need to do proper reassignment. So. Right, that changes the plan a bit. You gotta go until day 24 until memory repo. Oh, I see. So you get to 24, then you memory repo it, and you back to... I see. Thank you, Zenki. Right. Well, she's gone now. Yep, sorry. I should have kept her around. That's me not understanding the methodology here, shall we say. So, my fault. Let me put some people back in here. Let's get, yeah, Igor down here so that we have someone who resists red. And then I guess Anton can go on control, so why not? Right. So, sorry, let me try this again. So, very quickly do this again. And then we, okay, then we go to the next day. We get another quest. And then, yeah, essentially we get to day 24, and then we're fine. So, begin management. Right. So, second verse, same as the first entry. We do have our bullets screen now, which is great. That's a very fun thing. What do you like? Nothing. I mean, I guess. Or, not entirely sure, like, what the... Actually, is there anyone who has a high work rate success with you. There's a couple of people. Paulness being one of them, for information. I don't mind him getting a bit of time in the sun, as it were. Right, bish, bash, bosh. You kind of died of black damage because I forgot to give you armor, but... in fact, you... No, it's just you two who suck into black damage. It's actually fine elsewhere. Then we have actually someone who can work, with you, and then we'll have Christopher work with you, and then go, go, go. So there we are. So another 420 run on this, and then we get another quest, I assume. I didn't see one last time, so I got a bit confused. But, yeah. It's good to know that the game actually has a message there for saying, like, hey, you need, you know, this to be in place. So it makes me feel a bit less like I'm just, like, relentlessly cheesing this. And I'm just like, oh, no, I'm totally being, you know, it's clever use of game mechanics. It's not just, like, borderline cheating. We all done down here? We are. You know what that means? It's time to get back in here. Why did you fuck that up so much, Chris? I guess Courtney can go here instead, maybe? Given that you seem to have kind of shat the bed on that one, I'm not gonna lie. So what are we looking at? 77, just send someone to work with Freischütz again once everyone else is done. But you know what, why not now? Why not now? We're playing this fast and loose. We're playing this speedy. Okay, Yin, we don't hate at all, actually. Has anyone got a... Paul on us, go fix that. You have a high work percent chance, you only got a 10 last time? Like, come on, my guy. And then the other one is... well, Tom, you know what your duty is. Tom from information. Go and poke the old lady. And then we'll have Melanom, I guess. Go and poke Porcubus, and then... You're basically done down here, so... As soon as you are, I can... Again, just for the sake of getting through these days, I guess. Not that we hugely care about, another one here. We've got Green Dawn this time, which is robots. Robots are fine. Robots are very fine, actually. We don't really mind robots at all. Here we are, Paul. And let's see, this is more like what I was expecting. To have you, grab all of that good stuff. Also, we seem to have carried over the extra, staff that we bought from that thing. Which is very good to know, because it means that me buying stuff down here maybe isn't as much of, like, a waste as I thought it was. We do have an opportunity to work with Ying again, so... I'm thinking if Paulinus is up to it, which they do seem to be, then we can get another shot at a war in there. Because that will probably help things. We're looking down here, we're all done. Half the energy, excellent. Send Courtney here. Wait for Igor to heal up like a tad. That'll do. Send her there. Back off this. Repress here. And then I think that should bring us one away from our encounter. Or two, apparently. No, they're one. There we are. It's just... Someone was trying to, Someone was late to their, station. And then, you tell you what, next time I put the abnormalities in, I'm just going to hand it straight to chat, given that we're memory repoing this anyway. So, yeah, stick around for a chance to, pick what horrific nightmare I'm going to have to try and learn about while I'm doing this. And then, I think we said someone in control should work with Freischütz. Like, I mean... I don't want you taking 1 million black damage, but... And the rest of you are actually kind of good. I suppose Rhino can do it. And then we'll go fight some robots. There we go. Right, get them. If any of you die, I'm firing you. Doot. You there, you there, you there, and you lot there, I assume. Go. Yeah, should be pretty easy to dispatch them, you would think. So easy that I think basically every department has now done it. Excellent. Okay. Right. Well, that is most fortuitous for us, because it means we can definitely finish this day, like without a hitch, essentially. Right. Porcupus, and I will remember to give you armor at some point. While we're here, we may as well, like, work with these once more each. Because getting their gear would be nice. We've got all of Schadenfreude's gear. We are, like, one armor set away from getting all of Child of the Galaxy's gear. Ooh, who has Solitude? Is it you? No, you have Harvest. Is it you? So it is. Well, there we are. Let's get those back as well. Because we lost those. There's probably some other, like, weapons or something I'm missing. Yeah, like one of those. You only get one bit of armor for that. You only get 2 for that, and I've got them both. 1 of that. 2 of the, like, little shivs. So we know what your weapon is, and it's a fucking pain. So I think we have everything? No, we lost, all of our basic armor and 2 sanity sticks. So good thing I checked 1, bro. Yeah, there we go. Other than that, I think we're good. So that should be everything bought out. And I hope we keep that past memory repos. If not, it's not a huge deal to grind it back up. But, you know, particularly with things like once in here, it's not an abnormality I really want to be working with again because it's just so low value at this point. But yeah. That's indeed what we're going to be rolling with. I'm going to need to recalibrate myself again, aren't I? I've been holding my eyebrows up too long. So whenever I do a normal face, it's just like, angry. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna, while this is finishing off. In fact, tell you what, you can watch someone work with Freischutz for just a second while I go and fix that. First question, where am I? Back in 1 second. Hold on, do. Ta-da! There we are. Right. Hopefully my tracking should be a little better now. And also, hooray, we completed the workday. So let's go and proceed, and I will pick, I will let others pick these. So, chat, what are you feeling for this, you know, kind of, I guess, gentle explore into some abnormalities? We've got, its memories began with a warm hug, T0406. We have, with my infinite hatred, I give you this gift, FO249. That wouldn't happen to be Queen of Hatred, would it? That feels like it might be Queen of Hatred. And TO168. Where does one go when they die? Oh, I didn't show up. This isn't you? Okay. Misleading flavor text much. Goddamn. But yeah. So any preferences from the peanut gallery here? We taking a 1, a 2, or a 3? I'll say again. So 1 is its memories. No, my ID is my username. Oh, yeah, of course. 00104. I wonder what the hell this is then. But yeah. It's up to you anyway, chats. We've got its memories began with a warm hug. We've got with my infinite hatred, I give you this gift. And we have where does one go when they die? And if we don't have any votes, I'll pick this just because I'm interested in it. And then we have another one to pick after this. So. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. I'm going to take a sip of water while I do that. So I'm in dire need of it. Alright. Well, I'm not seeing a lot. Oh, wait, hold on. I know I might be seeing a lot. There we are. There we go. Right, well, I'm not seeing a lot, so I'm gonna take whatever this infinite hatred one is. I think, just as a little poke to see what it is. The final chapter ends with the phrase "born again." The tree simply reaped from what it sowed, or when the time comes, the train. I know what the fucking train is. I don't need to know what the train is. No train, no train. train will make this so much more painful for no readily apparent benefit. Like, don't get me wrong, train is kind of nice when you have, like, some A-lifts and stuff, but the cost for upkeep is such a pain that, like, you guys have all seen me, like, in previous streams where I've forgotten that someone has yin or forgotten that someone's locked in the bunker or whatever. Like, I ain't fucking remembering to do this shit. This final chapter one. Good to know you already know about how terrible the train is. Yeah, I'm very aware of the train. Okay, yep. We already know this. Gonna expand the central command department. Yes. Yes, I will. Okay, so now what's your quest, Tiffereth? You just don't have one. Huh. Is this not level 2 enough for you? I mean, alright, I guess we just kind of go through the day. Yeah, 0 missions. So what do we have here? Oh, no. No, I don't like that, actually. You get mission 2 on day 23. Right, okay. So do we then get mission 3 on day 24? But then... Nice log points. Hey, thank you. So hear me out, Zenki, then. So we got mission 2 on day 23. That means we have to get mission 3 at the earliest on day 24. So are we physically not allowed to do... like, because I would have played that day 21 differently if I'd have known that we are... Because, like, if we get to the end of the day 24, we have to clear the day, I assume, to do the quest. At which point, my next time to throw the memory repository will be day 25, surely. But at that point, the memory repository will rewrite itself? Or does it do that on day 26? No, it does that on day 26, doesn't it? I'm stupid. I'm thinking this works in 5s. It works in 5s, but, like, an offset of 1. Okay, right. Hopefully my insane ramblings made sense there. But so, the idea is we do... Tiffereth Mission 2, day 23. Tiffereth Mission 3, day 24. Then on day 25, we Memory Reaper back to day 21, and we clear the Control Meltdown. That is the plan I'm going for here. But also, I want to have a poke at these. What was this? What does it do? Let's just send someone in, because I have no idea. Okay, it's a held one. How you doing, Igor? Those who equip notes from McRae's research will benefit from a sharp increase in their stats related to temperance. So notes from McRae's researcher is your name. Okay. And you're a HE. Interesting. So what if I just return you? Does that... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so what triggers that? Let's just keep throwing things at this, honestly. Just so I know what it do. Because I'm curious. This is not a tool I know a lot about. So I'll spend a couple and a reset to get this done, then we'll get on with the day proper. And I've passed that. If ordered to return the notes from a crazy search within 30 seconds of equipping, the user's skin will start to swell and their body will explode within seconds. Cool. So if I'd waited 2 more seconds, she would have been fine. Alright then. Guess we wait for 2 minutes, unless, like... unless Christopher is gonna just go absolutely batshit here. Does it drain your sanity? No, your sanity bar's full. I mean, you are standing in a healing thing, to be fair, but... I don't know. If ordered to return notes from McRae's research without performing any sort of managerial work, the user will explode. Okay. So we just need another minute and a half, and then we have everything on this thing. Yeah? Alright then. I guess in the meantime, you know what? Who else is left in Central Command? Go and punch up this deer. Courtney. I really hope it doesn't do red damage. White damage. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It also does not like, it does not like being repressed. Okay, do not punch this. Holy shit, 1. Okay. That sure is a thing. And if the user receives a certain amount of damage, they will explode, and the explosion will cover the entire section. The explosion will deal massive red damage to all nearby. Okay. So I have to send you away to do some work. But other than that, this is, like, not too bad. So I guess, hey, Christopher, can you go work with, like... Well, actually, never mind, because we're just going to retry the day. But that's what that does. You hold it, you go and make someone do a bit of work with it, and they have higher temperance. So that's actually, like, a pretty good, like, Aleph cracker. Maybe, because you just get, like, a bunch more temperance. So your work success rate goes up, and that's, like, much needed. So what we could actually do is, let's say we want to go and, I don't know, put Paulinus with this on. You send Paulinus to grab this. Do we instinct this thing? It does white damage, we know that much now. Which everyone is about equally resistant to. Yeah, Courtney, go see if it wants instinct. And then we will Child of the Galaxy with Chris, because Igor's got to repress Schadenfreude. Mason can go here. We will have Yin be worked on by what's his name as soon as he gets back with the book. I still forgot to give Susan armor and Anton. That's my bad. Whoops. Oopsie. That's definitely not what I meant to do. Also helps if I speed the game up. There we go. Ooh, and I need to get out of dodge of that. And then we will... repression with... Paulinus, that's the one. So yeah, as long as you have the book on you, you basically just have temperance for, like, the day, I think? Is what we learnt there. Oh, but you need to put it back before taking a certain amount of damage, otherwise you just instantly explode. So now you've done that, let's put the book back. And in theory, that means you shouldn't explode. And then we will just send, like, our, you know, normal people to do a normal kind of circuit. I think it's, yeah, Christopher who is doing this, and Igor who is doing this. How do we do here? Poorly! Very poorly. It does not like instinct. Okay. Courtney, what about... Insight? Does it like insight? I feel bad about doing attachment with this thing. Somewhat about it just doesn't sit right with me. I'm also going to have level 2 meltdown in a second. On Fragment of the Universe and the... Okay, yeah, sure. Hey, I don't know. Jesus Christ, Paulinus is not in a good way. I'm going to pick this up again, buddy? No. Someone else. Who else has, like, a good work result with Ying? We have Susan, but has, like, no armor. Basically just Susan and Paulinus. If it didn't deal black damage, I'd be tempted, but I can't really risk having a 1.5 multiplier to black damage. Okay. Insight seems to be working for this, by the way. Also, I've just realized I've had Schadenfreude on the screen for, like, 7 years, so... That might be an issue. Okay, attachment. Someone who resists black. And then... You know what, Paulinus? Sure, you can have it back. You did a good job last time. Just don't, like, explode. That would be my personal bit of advice. Just don't explode. It's that simple. Exploding? Have you tried not? This one easy tip could stop you from exploding. Fucking the 1.76 megahertz just lean nom sounds going on there. I'm like, have you tried not exploding? Right, we don't actually need to work with you. You have been worked with. What do you like? Level 2 and 3 insight of all things. Okay. Well, insight seems to be the way to go, so we'll send... Level 2 or 3 insight, you say? Fascinating. Wait, no, I can't do that because you'll fucking die because Child of the Galaxy will get pissed at you. Right, so you three work here. And then... Paulus, did you get that book? You did. You're going to want to work over there then. You're going to want to work here. Well and on, I assume. Excuse me. And then... Yeah, well, we'll jump and jive from there. And then, yeah, just checking it around. We have still got all of our stuff, which is good. Although I'm not sure we memory repoed since the last time I checked that. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. Who knows? Just look into... Okay, we've got half of the energy, which isn't terrible. Right. So, what are we looking for here? Probably some stuff to do down here. That looks promising. Okay. When workshop was normal, counter-load with a normal probability. Okay, don't necessarily love that. Okay, bish. Bash. There we go. Just put those two in there, because we're going to have a dawn ordeal at the minute, which means we probably want someone controlled to go and work something easy, and then just have the gamers kind of separate out. Ooh. Also, if I get this eyelash out my eye, that'd be great. Ugh. Oh no. This is not an ideal time for that, actually. This is not an ideal time for that at all. Let's send, hey, Paulus, do you want to put that book back, actually? Thinking about it, given they're about to go into a fight. I think that might be, very cash money of you to not carry that around and then explode and kill half my, like, half my dudes. That would be very nice, actually. And then... I guess we gotta wait for Paulus to get back, actually. I don't want him being down here and then being, like, called off to... yeah, all the weird stuff. Right. Let's put Rhino down here. And then let's go and fight the weird jelly things. Which I think is what purple is. Sure is, fruit of understanding. Weird jelly things. Look at this weird jelly thing. And now look at me kill all of them. And get them out of here. Go. Control team, you're actually taking a while to kill this thing. There we go. Okay, are we good? There we go. Right. So, with that, I'm not convinced working with Yin is actually worth it, you know, for these things. Let's just do a cycle of our, like, HEs, after we get the basic information for this. Rudolta of the Sleigh. Huh. Okay. It's Christmas. Happy fun Christmas time. Yay. Right. Right, cool. Yeah, let's just work everything here. And you are a HE as well, which is pretty good for us. Okay, so you three can work here. You can work here. I guess that, like, Paulus can work here anyway, because, like, why not? We've got the slots. Broken can work here, and everyone do your jobs, and hopefully you can get me, like, 140 PE boxes. You know, before we have to deal with this noon ordeal, that would be really nice. Because I don't want to have to deal with this noon ordeal, I'll be honest. Just not my jam. Is not what I'm feeling at the minute. That 18 there is going to do wonders for us getting nearer this goal. I don't think we do it before... Okay, 60 in the next, what, like 3? Yeah, that's a big ask. Unless some of the ones I only haven't finished yet. No, they have. Okay, that's... We're going to have to deal with this noon ordeal. That's not great. The workshop was bad. When we lost the Slayer escaped, it slowly moved throughout the facility, inflicting white damage to employees near it. That's a really good white damage weapon, to be fair. And it's, oh my god, it's something that resists red. This would be a great abnormality to keep if I was keeping any of them. As it stands, I am not. Right, okay, so we've got to repress you and you, because you're like our two top earners. I think we have to give Porcubus another go, maybe. And then I need that to kind of make 60, which is not ideal. The fact that we keep getting noon ordeals on, like, Meltdown level 3 really sucks, actually. Gotta admit, not a fan. Okay, that was 14. That was 17. We are working Schadenfreude. If Schadenfreude can come in with a 19 somehow, that would be great, but I don't think it does. Literally 3 off. That kind of sucks. Okay, new plan. What if I simply move everyone to information, and then I send someone to do, like, the fastest, like, one-sin work you've ever seen in your life, and then I just peace out, because I don't really want to deal with this. So, here we are. Laverne, go up there. I'm really not invested in fighting this thing. So, let's just get the quickest, quickest one-sin work you can ever see. It is still just one of it. Like, yeah, this thing roams around a bit, but, like, okay. Like, unless I lose Lob... In fact, even if I lose Lob for doing this, yeah, who cares? Workday complete. Bye. See ya. Proceed to the next day. Let's go. Which means 2 more abnormalities. We've got... Even if this turns out to be a curse, I will love this curse like a blessing. No idea. From Break and Ruin, the most beautiful performance begins. That's an Aleph. That's the weird piano concert Aleph, I think. I forget what exactly it's called. Pretty sure it's an Aleph. No! No, 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 no. We are not taking nothing there. Absolutely not. I am making every stop gesture I know how. Right. So, I guess we take the curse one, because I think this is an Aleph and this is an Aleph, and I don't want to deal with Alephs right now. Like, in time, sure, an Aleph or 2 would actually be, like, very handy. In fact, we're probably going to want one in Central Command at some point. Just because, like, we're going to need to start grinding it for, like, the really good gear. But right now, I don't know about that one, Chief. We couldn't really handle a Dusk ordeal. Never mind an Aleph. Okay. So yeah, we take curse here. The smiling face is unfamiliar yet sorrowful. Yeah, you want nothing there in Central. Yeah. I mean, I think so, because it's like, yeah. Choose one for the safest one. Yeah, I think that's what I went with, Zenki. Okay, smiling face is unfamiliar yet sorrowful. The only advice that can be given is to remain cautious and aware of your surroundings. Don't know what that is, but sounds spooky. The snow is steadily melting, perhaps because spring is coming, or it might be the palace collapsing. That's Snow Queen. I think the Snow Queen's fine. We'll take Snow Queen. You know what? I'm going to skip this and I'm going to read it when we do, like, the on-time skip later. I'll read Tifrith's parts because we don't get them again. But Angela's stuff, like, yeah, whatever. We can read this later. Here we are. Right. It seems the employees have become more talkative these days. They seem more motivated than usual. It's rare to see such a lively atmosphere. It's even getting me excited. Lively isn't really the right word. It's more like excited over a trivial thing. All because of a new manager. That's nothing special to us. Be more understanding, Tifrith. This is Lobotomy Corporation. News is rarer than the usual word of someone's death. The employees need something to talk about. Well, if it makes them more efficient at work for even a short time, then yes, I'll be understanding. What I can't get is why they're so noisy about it all. Weren't you excited the first time a new manager came in as well? Well, yes, because it was the very first time. It's still worth the excitement, even if it's not the first time to happen. Do you remember, back then, when we made a bet over whether the manager could save an employee who was at 95% mental corruption? Of course I remember. I bet that he couldn't, and you placed your bet on them being saved. Yeah, though the employee died, unfortunately. Well, shit. I was... Excuse me, sorry. I was so happy with my victory, I kept insisting upon our bets, even though the result always ended up the same. Right, but then you stopped making the bets at one point. Well, because you always lost. Winning wasn't fun anymore. I never bet without thinking it through, though. I always placed my hope in him, thinking, maybe this time. It's a shame that you never got to win once. Or maybe if we had infinite time, I guess a day would come when my hopes could come true. What do you think, manager? Very curious of you to say, hey, if we had infinite time, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Just like, yeah, alright, you know, maybe we have slightly more time than you bargained for, Tiffereth. I could hedge on it happening. I agree with you, manager. Perhaps the bet could have turned out differently if we'd met sooner. Okay, meltdown 7 or lower. This is not a problem. Not a problem at all. So then. Let's, okay, 84 lob, that's nice. There isn't a cap on lob, by the way, is there? I'm not going to hit like 99 and then just have to eat shit. Because I really hope there isn't. You know, I'll spend some on some employees if there is an upper cap, but I'm just going to hope there isn't. For now. Oh, employee assignment needed. That might change things. No cap, excellent. Right. So let's have you, Anton, move down. I guess we're going to need 2 people in each branch of control. And then also, let's get you some armor, shall we? Anton, because, like, what the fuck, dude? Let's have you... Ooh, yeah, we've got some new stuff, actually. Let's have you and, who's your cohort? Susan. To take the Our Galaxy armor. And I'm also going to have you, because you have... Well, you've got Justice 4. Susan has also Justice 4, but, like, slightly better. You know what, Anton? I'm trusting you with this one. Take the gaze. It's, like, the only fucking red weapon we have, and we get one of it. I'm not mad about this at all. Which I guess means you can have, like, this sick-ass spear. And then, yeah. With that assignment done. So, meltdown level 7 or lower. Not an issue, not an issue. Let's... what do we got? I was right about Snow Queen. Hey, what the fuck? Well, I gotta know what it does. Like, I gotta. I mean, surely it wouldn't do red damage, right? It just wouldn't. That would be, like, really rude if it did red damage. I think you have to repress this thing, and it does white damage. We will, yeah, repress you, attach you. Means we have no one working on Rudolta, but also meh. I suppose we probably should, in case there's an option to, like, take the gifts with you through the time warp. Like, that would be pretty neat. And you deal white damage, you say. Mason, come and clean Slapper's nuts or whatever. Right. Now, I have equipped you with armor that makes you weak to black damage, but it's less weak than you were, so we'll take it. And then we need probably Maxwell here. And then that should be like a good number of our HEs being worked with. I've got to not look down at Central Command as much as I'd like to, because Schadenfreude is about, or at least I can be a bit clever about it, so I can do like that. There we are, that's... Oh, no, that's a lot. That's a war, or possibly an Aleph. Okay. Maybe it's just a... No, that looks like an Aleph. The Snow Queen is angry. I don't think we should work with her again now. No, it's just a walk. It went down by 13. Okay, so what did we just work with? That was 00466 did insight. Okay, that's fine, but I just want to know what this thing does. After 3 non-insight works were performed in a row. Oh, you have a thing for insight. Everyone who worked with has a chance of being infected by its spore. Send them to work with other abnormalities regularly to counteract complete infection. No! Fuck! Okay, shit. Who worked with that thing? Courtney. Get to fucking Rudolta immediately. Oh, piss. Piss and balls. Right. Okay, you there, it's fine. This will trigger a level 3 meltdown, but we don't really care. We can just jump straight through it. Okay, don't go here, because you'll get fucking snow queened to death. What do you like again? Is it not repression? It's not repression. Good to know. I remembered the one thing it hated. Joy. Right, you here. We'll just see what happens. I'm not really working with Yin, because I don't think we have anything that's, like, good enough to deal with it. Never mind, I guess we're working with Yin. Alright then. Who? Paulus, go here. Void Dream likes attachment. Also deals black damage. Rogan, you can deal with that. Today's Shylock? Fuck me. Alright, Tom. See if we can get it like a semi-decent face-off. There we go, that one will do. Go and attach to it, I guess. There we go. Ooh, don't keep that on screen. And then... yeah, you two go and polish up some extra good old meltdown stuff from there. Purple Dawn event coming up, which shouldn't really be an issue at all. Okay, we'll get Rudolta's other information later. I do want to know more about this. But also... yeah. Concerning. Don't like spores, actually. What was this thing's tagline? I totally forgot. Something about a curse, right? Right, so if I see something about a curse in the future, I mean, the problem is there's like, I swear there's like 7 sodding abnormalities that are just like, hey, we have, you know, we are the curse of blah, blah, blah. It's just like, okay, cool, but like, how do I tell, like, you 7, like, dickheads apart? It's just like, come on, man, give me something to work with here. Oh. Alright, Susan, go there. Okay, there we are. Escape information 2, you are at 1, that's a bit concerning, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure we could deal with this if we wanted. Really fucked it with Snow Queen. Oh well. Okay, so you say if 3 non-insight works are performed in a row. So how many insight works do I have to perform in a row for you to, like, freak out on me? Are you spored? You don't appear to be spored. It's no more than any of your cohort. Can we instinct this thing? Maybe? Just because I don't... It wants me to give it multiple insights, which is normally a bad sign. Oh, it's feeling a bit hazy. That's fine. Okay, that might be going alright. You here. Let's go and send someone else to work with Rudolta. I'm thinking... I mean, fuck it, Anton, I guess. Yeah, why not? Doing kind of okay on the PE boxes. We are probably going to have to hit Meltdown level 3, but shouldn't be too big of a problem. I think we might actually hit it, like, sooner rather than later is the thing. No, we have one more. We have one more. So, let's hit Freischutz with Mason. Then, we can kind of prepare for the next day. And I'm going to send Courtney to go and trigger the event, even though it's a bit odd sending someone in Central Command to do it, because I'm worried about spores. Like, do you look spores? Okay, well, we can get a bit more on this. The control was bad, it lowered. Genie, who constantly worked with this, showed signs of acute pain in the containment unit. After that, tissue similar began to emerge in the body, and Genie began to transform into... Okay, so abduction... attract an employee to its containment unit when its counter hits 0. When the load employee enters the containment unit, the same phenomenon described as previously occurred. So don't beef with it, or it'll not like you. Would love to know what its counter is. Promise, if this is like big trouble, then. Okay. Right, Laverne, I'm sending you on a special ops mission down to Command 2. Because I think we're going to need a bit of extra support there, because I cannot have Courtney, wherever she is, milling around getting covered in spores. Again, I'm not sure if this counts as spores, or it doesn't, but it's not a question I particularly want to find out. Would love some of these, particularly this armor, actually. I mean, I'd like both of these. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a disgustingly gaudy set of armor, but it's good stats. Like, fashion, 0 out of 10. Stats, solid 7. Are either of you infected with spores? I don't think you are. Right. Let's send Courtney to go work with Redolta. Alright, Laverne is down in position now, so we can, as soon as this triggers. There we go. Go kill the weird purple jellies. Who have, like, barely spawned in some cases. You two here, you three here. You two on this upper layer here. And you two on this lower layer here. Right, that should be everyone, I think. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 down. We're working on numbers 5 and 6. By which I've just mean number 6, I guess. Yep, there we go. Right, everyone back to your departments, in case you're not there already. We haven't got a dawn ordeal to deal with, which is actually huge. It means I can actually take my time, play around, and try and get a bit more of the, a bit more like the equipment and stuff off of these guys, which would be very nice. So let's... Oh, you've got some horns. Cool. What do they do, actually? Hold on, Courtney, where are you? Let's have a look. Hat. HP -4, SP +8. Oh, okay. Oh, do excuse me 1 second. I've just got to go and deal with something. Sorry about that. Right. Where were we? I believe, if I'm not much mistaken, we were about to send Courtney to go and do more spore work. Or do we want to send Anton to do spore work? This is doing white damage, correct? We're going to send Anton to do spore work, because I think having multiple people work with it in the same way is bad. It's a bit of a shame we couldn't get more done on Snow Queen, but, you know, it also is what it is to some extent. Let's... no, we can't have you working there, because you need you here and you here, which leaves... Who in Central Command? Courtney to go and do this again? Yeah, why not? Why not? And then someone here, like, yeah, Mason, and someone here, probably Susan, and then there we go. Let's just... get these cracked out the way. Then I guess actually doing Central Command like this is great because it gives us 8 scouting. So I know that when you have already seen abnormalities before, like I always assume this was on previous like saves and that, but like the game remembers which ones you've seen, so you have to unlock them, how to deal with them all over again. But so we can effectively scout for like 8 here. Which is very nice. Okay, we are doing alright here. We are Anton. This is dealing black damage to you, which you are not good against. So you know what? That's on me, actually. And what's the last one? When suppressing this, please pay attention to the spores released from its body upon death. Those spores will cause sustained mental damage, and employees who panic from the spores may attempt to enter that's containment unit, which should be immediately stopped. Okay. So how's your instinct? Very low, common. Interesting. So this doesn't actually seem too bad. You've just got to remember to have people work with other shit and don't have one person tunneling it. But other than that, that's a pretty good, like, war. It's a good stat. Trainer, since it's war type, you kind of need to track what you do with it. Yeah, that's kind of the conclusion I was just about to come to. Yeah, it's like, that's actually not bad. Like, if I can get its name in the next day or two, just so I know what it's coming up, and I've got, like, a general idea of, you know, how it operates. Right. Tell you what, Anton, I'm going to need you to go up here and fuck with Rudolta. We will absolutely be taking one of these red resistant armors because holy fuck we need. Because no one in my fucking army, no one in my workforce resists red, and it's causing me great distress. And again, I think I'm right to, once Snow Queen's put a sword down, to, like, leave her alone. Because otherwise you just abduct someone and you have to go and, like, do some, like, weird bullshit to get them back. Like, I could just not go in there again. I think that's a lot simpler. Yeah, probably work with those 3 and then, like, leave off there? Probably. I think that'll leave us 1 away. Actually, if it doesn't get us the energy quota, then, because it might. We're looking for what? 40? Or, like, 42 over 3 abnos? Like 30 over 2, so 15 each. That's doable. Already, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, sure. Right, actually, how about you don't repress it? How about you go and attach to it? And then we just hope this completes within 60 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just, like, wait for this to complete instead of doing those and then call the day. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. We're done. It also means, yeah, we cleared that on level 4 out of 7, which is pretty good. Let's take some more abnos. We are looking at now. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. Is that? That's not Red Riding Hood Mercenary, right? I think that's not Red Riding Hood Mercenary. If it is, it's one of 2 we want to stick away from. All that remains is the hollow pride of a weathered knight. No idea. If you feel an abdominal pain and a tingling sensation in your neck, the best thing you can do now is look at the great blue sky you'll never get to see again. Ominous. I want to take this weathered knight one. Is your future totally grim? Have you hit absolute rock bottom? Not a single way out in sight? This one's come up a lot. When the time comes... No! Stop giving me the train. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. Let's go for this one. I don't normally go for the round ones, so... Oh. Excuse me. I've got some banning to do. Be gone, bot. There we go. And I hope Sorry Bot's got it on the... Yep. Sure has. There we go. Thank you, Sorry Bot, for keeping that in check. Anyway, I have a cactus apparently, but I'm not reading the rest of this until we reset the days. Sure it might. Ooh, hello, Tiffereth. If you're looking for Tiffereth, she's still at the middle layer meeting. I'm bad at holding conversations. Kinda miss the managers who are more talkative at times like this. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Have you noticed that someone's memory and emotion bleeds and seeps out of us? As you've seen, we act angry, feel happy, want things, and look sad, even though we're machines. We even have our own weaknesses. Why is that? What's inside of us? If something is really inside of us, then why? Why make something imperfect, planting weakness? I tried to find the answer, but I really couldn't get it. I'm sure you have that answer. Locked away somewhere in your memory. Where? Maybe there's a reason why there has to be imperfection. We're machines, yet not machines. Not machine. Why did your eyes change colour? Hey, are you two having fun without me? Tifereth, it's troublesome to have a conversation that's this fun. It appears that it is time for another replacement. The cycle is getting shorter and shorter. But it can be built any time we need. Words. But it can be rebuilt any time we need, right? Well, it's still an asset to the corporation. I would prefer not to have it go to waste. Tifereth, perhaps we should explain it to the manager first. Huh? Why? I've told you, Tifereth, the human mind is a fragile thing. It's not capable enough to perceive the existence of beings like us in our wholeness. I mean, it's not that gross. It's nothing compared to, like, decapitating an employee or slicing open their torso with the gut spilling out. Very gruesome. Humans are susceptible to the unknown. The scene doesn't always have to be graphic to break the mind. So much to be mindful of. Why can't they just replace managers with machines? We could simply replace them whenever they try to do something stupid, like how we replaced Tifereth. Tifereth, there are things only humans are able to take care of. The founder of Lobotomy Corporation must have had a reason for assigning a human manager. Well then, off we go to storage. It's one of the few locations where the cognition filter is weakened. I know that place. Tifereth, what are you talking about? It's where we always go during work. I don't mean that. I remember what happened there last time. You do? That's great. Thank you for helping me, like you always do. Okay, that's an oddly calm way of just facing your execution. Anyway, we're passing something with level 6 or lower. So. So, what are our goals today? We want to try and get, like, the, black shield bullets, I think. 102 lob as well, let's go. So we want to try and get the name of, this war that we've got. For sure. What do we got here, actually? Oh, we've got back, oh! Oh, it's Sorrowful Night, or I forgot what her name is, but she's a cool war. She's great. Definitely want to get her name. Definitely want to get this thing's name. And then I guess maybe some like insight because you deal white damage, right? So Anton, go here. You like attachment. I know. I'm pretty sure of that. And then someone to work insight with you. I guess. Igor? No, I can't remember. I think this does white damage. Yeah, so Igor can do it, and then Igor can go work with Schadenfreude. All right. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, so I haven't really got a lot of stuff on Yang or Portrait, I guess, but meh. Who cares? Yeah, Ice and Frost. Simply what? That giant mushroom chunk. Ooh. Well, that's not great. The fox said, what is essentialism? The fox said, what is essentialism visible to the eye? What the fucking ayahuasca have you been smoking? Alright. Oh, you put your sword down again. Well, that's not good. Let me check the guidelines for this. The employee was kissed with a normal probability, high probability. The employee who received the second kiss forgot everything and was trapped inside the containment unit. Giant mushroom chunk came from afar, a place we don't know. Yeah, makes sense. It does deal black damage. She's gonna fucking die. God damn it. I thought it dealt white. And well, she might not die. I mean, I wouldn't put too much stock in it. I'm honestly just gonna gun straight for name here. Okay. Name? No, we only have 14. We can deal with that, though. So, Igor, just heal up a bit so you don't get, like, Giga Spored. And then we'll do a little bit of a rotation around here. Oh, and then, yeah, Courtney has this, so only Courtney can work with this, I think is how that works. No, Courtney can't work with shit. She just has a fucking... Right, yeah, so it's a combat buff, but it means you can't work with shit for the day. That's actually totally fine. Yeah, you want to work with Schadenfreude, and we'll get someone else to... so that was 04466. We did have attachment, so we want someone who resists black, like say Christopher, or no, maybe even Holiness in here to do a little bit of instinct work. And then someone else down here, like Anton. Do you deal white damage? Probably deal black, don't you? We have someone who's resistant to white and black. Christopher, you'll do. Yeah, Christopher, you work there, and then this here, and I do desperately kind of want to, so you definitely deal white damage. Anton can go here. And we just hope you don't get that whole second kiss thing, because that would be quite unfortunate. And then, oh god, don't look at that. Do not look at the Schadenfreude. Okay, attachment seems to be working. Quite well, actually. Okay, this thing likes attachment. Right, there we go. And then, I guess it's 8 more to reveal that. But, oh no, I'll take name. Snow Queen, white damage, right. Kinda what I thought it was. And then... I've got to know your name. Just Magical Girl? That's not your name. No. That's someone different. And yeah, you like attachment. You don't like repression. Another 14 gets us the other 2, so we can get a kind of full spread of that, which would be nice. Are you done with Schadenfreude? You indeed are. Paulinus is going to need to work with something different after this. And then I'll probably stop working with the wars, because they're on, like, minus 8%, and we'll kind of get onto the, what do you call it? Like, just the HEs for a bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just giant mushroom chunk. Oh, there's a person inside that. Or a being of some sort. It's supposed to be a giant mushroom. It's going to resemblance to mold as well. Huh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's a big old load of mushrooms. Hey, Paulinus, you want to work with Yin, perhaps? I know you've just got out of there, but, like, if you can, like, heal up on the way, that would be great. Yeah, there you go. And then we'll send someone to work with Rudolta. Let's say Christopher, for instance. Excuse me. Because no one's worked with Child of the Galaxy yet today, right? So I don't have that. Okay, right. Don't have that to do. Sewing looks crude, but the sewing looks crude even, but the effort put into making it was nothing but obsessively shrewd. God, it's fucking creepy reindeer. Okay, we are working with that. So next one puts us into Meltdown. Let's just, I don't know, send Mason to work here and see what melts. Nothing in Central Command, which is certainly a thing. Do hate that this is melting, because I'm probably gonna have to poke it so I don't lose. Don't lose out on, like, what you call it? Lose out on PE boxes. That's the word I was going for. I just completely stun-locked myself. I was like, I need to finish the sentence, but also I need to work out who's going where. You know what? Rogue can take it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Oh, someone needs to take Bloodbath as well. Let's have friends take that. Are you, like, fucking dying to yin up there? And if so, can you not? There we are. means we get another fresh shot at these. Right, I know you like attachment, so Anton will fix you up with that. You deal black damage, and I need to send someone who's not doing insight work with you because I mean, to be fair, it doesn't actually say anything about like insight, so I guess we can do insight works with people who resist black. And I also don't want to make it someone who's too far away, because I don't want anyone to like work with it and then be like, oh fuck, it's you know, it's a bad time. But also I think I'm out of options on that front. So we'll take Maxwell from safety here. Who did work with Snow Queen last time, actually? Anton, who is en route to there. Well, it's someone else with like decent attachment can probably do it as well. And then we do need one person on Rudolta. We'll take you. We'll get this other bit of armor, which would be very much appreciated. And then yeah, things are going all right. Yeah, someone is inscribed on the canvas, so we have Susan and Rogan are life-linked, and I think, yeah, obviously Rogan is the one not taking all the damage, and Susan's the one taking all of it. Yeah, Magical Girl's absolutely not your name. You can't convince me of that. Although, I suppose you won't have to in a second, because we'll find out exactly what you are. Still Magical Girl, apparently. Okay. Well, we have, so we need 32 PE to get all of these, or 20 for its escape information, but it's a non-escaping entity. And we'll need both to get the equipment anyway. I think it has some pretty nice equipment, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong about that. This is a normal, which is not good. Okay, to avoid Snow Queen's deadly third kiss and to rescue the trapped employee, a duel with the Snow Queen must be commenced. Only those with a high fortitude will be able to rescue the employee. Let's make sure to rescue them before the day is over. Okay, well, that could have gone worse. I guess maybe it reset, because it did that. Alright. Wouldn't mind trying again to see what your gear is, but... Okay, right, and that was Maxwell. Maxwell just worked with this. So 7, 14, 21. Oh, interesting. Also interesting armor, this spore stuff. Okay. But yeah, so basically you just need high insight to work this. But, like, it's nothing that it, like, super hates aside from low stats, so... Like, yeah, okay. Just keep doing insight with it, I guess. But yeah, good to know. And I would like to see what its weapon is as well, but I will need an extra 20 to do that. I still don't believe you're called Magical Girl. I just flat out refuse, quite frankly. Right, Maxwell, I need you to work on literally anything different. What if you took a little stroll into Porcubus? Just got that rolling. Rudolta, someone from like here can do that. Yeah, London can go do that. Magical Girl is let's say it's like an Anton job. Need someone with good insight and resisting black to come up here. We will take Ferenz. Yeah, Ferenz seems pretty good. And then, God, I want to work more Snow Queen, but I don't want to lose an employee. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter after this day, because, like, you know, we're going to clean... Also, to get another thing on this. Okay, right. Yeah, no. Not too bad. How are we looking at this? So we're not quite halfway, but I think after these couple finish, we might be. We've got to hit, what, like 275, I want to say? So actually, yeah, no, we're a little way off halfway. 251, never mind, not as far as I thought. 268, and then we work with you. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Mason comes down here and works Snow Queen. And then we are going to need Friends to hop on something else, actually. So cancel that, because Friends is going to need to just go and, like, decontaminate somewhere. 2 off, damn it. Okay, Friends, go and work with Freischutz. Remember, we're looking for Friends. We're looking for Friends. There we go. Just straight there. Go wash those spores off. Do we get any more from you? We're on 21 now. I guess it's your escape information. The sword sharpened with tears. Oh, yeah, that's the... Okay, yeah. Knight of Despair. There's your actual name. I knew it wasn't Magical Girl. Alrighty, then. And we've almost got everything for this. And then I get to see what your weapon is, at least, which would be very cool if we happen to find you again in the future. Like I say, these are definitely a set of abnormalities that if we do run into them again, kind of later on, I would be very happy to take. For sure. Right, Green Dawn is bots, which is really not that big of an issue. So let's send someone from Control to work with Rudolta, I guess. Okay, maybe not Control. Maybe Friends can go work with something else. Just to really make sure we got rid of those spores. And then as soon as the bots spawn in, we, like, dumpster them, and then that gets us up to, like, probably about 400 PE boxes. Here we go. Right. So, there is no robot in Control currently, which is interesting. No robot in Information currently. And 1 in Safety. So we're missing 2 at the minute. Yeah, there's a robot here. Oh, these others. Okay, there's a robot here. I just am blind, apparently. There's our Information lad. And there's our Control lad. And that should be all of them. So, I'm farming super credits right now. I assume Helldivers again, right, Sinclair? Unless super credits is some very late game currency in this that I've missed out on. Alright, that resets our wars. So, let's go and... someone to work Insight. We're going to take Mason down here. I think you deal light damage, so yeah, Anton can work here. Christopher can work here. I really want to push my luck with Snow Queen, but I feel like I really shouldn't. But like one more work, 1 more 11 could be like so valuable to us. And if we lose a worker, then fucking say la vie, we lose a worker, honestly. Let's send Wellenom down here. Wellenom's got this, I reckon. Yeah, then just let that rock. What the fuck was that noise? Did I just hear that briefly? I'm 230 away from a new war bond. Ooh, wow, that's not too far at all, yeah. I'm on about like 800 like super credits myself. I haven't decided which war bond I want yet. Like, I don't know. Maybe one of the ones that have got like the nice like laser rifles, because I do like a laser rifle. Let's get a better white weapon, so a better sanity stick. This is pretty good here. It's not enough to unlock everything, but we can at least see what it does. The first employee who completes their work with a good result will receive the Knight of Despair's blessing. You could only aid in expressing abnormalities. Furthermore, thanks to the blessing, red, white, and black damage were halved. However, pale damage was doubled. Don't send them in against pale. Need another 16 to work out your other stuff. How are we doing here, Wellenom? Oh, Wellenom's got this. Look at her go. Hell yeah. That's just clean. That's so clean. Perfect. Likes insight, weirdly. Okay, frost splint and another white weapon. Okay, you know, I don't hate white weapons at all. That's pretty neat. So then, yeah, giant mushroom chunk should give us something. Mason is working there currently. So Mason, go and tap like a, I don't know, Freischütz or something. Need you to get rid of them spores. Another white weapon. Okay, we've got a lot of white weapons in these. And they are, ooh, they're expensive. Okay, expensive, but this is the you're called the Little Prince. Oh, why are you called the Little Prince? Okay. Damn. Oh, that's a lot of lore on that thing I have to read later. I won't read it all out on stream now, but like, yeah, goddamn, that's why the fuck did its name change to the Little Prince? That's fascinating. Huh. Alright then. And then, yes, we got this. We got our work success chance up. We don't need to work with this again today, particularly. If there's a thing we can unlock for Night of Despair, yeah, there absolutely is, so we need to work with you again. Anton, if you could go Pesterer. What the fuck did my model do there for a second as well, by the way? I just coughed and put my hand in front of my face and it was just like, whoa. Right. I can't replicate it. I tried doing the exact same motion. Well, that was weird and spooky. Okay, I'm not sure if PE boxes carry over. Like, I know the observation levels do, but I don't think individual PE boxes do, so I'm not convinced there's a lot of point working with that again. So here we are. Yeah, here we are. This. Look at this. Lovely. Delicious. Need it. Probably not going to get it right now, but if we ever see this abnormality again, that's why the Night of Despair is a good pickup. In the meantime, Rudolta, I have a Christopher who needs to become less stupid. If you could aid with that. And also some more of your delicious white weapons would be fantastic. Huh. There we go. And one of those. And then we do have time to work with you again, so I'm just going to bash out the last of your things. I'm going to see if any of it carries over, because we can carry over, like, weapons. Having just an extra set of red resist armor about, even if we can't replicate it if someone dies, would be a boon, for sure. And having, obviously, full observation on basically everything here, also great. There we are. Right. We do need one more. And as it turns out, I kind of miscounted, so we are going to get one more. Christopher, back in you go. Now, you're not going to get, like, 39 from this, so we are going to have to deal with an 8 meltdown, but also, I think everything in our facility is actually fairly safe. So, like, could be a lot worse here. There we go. I'm like, as far as, what you call it, like, as far as central commands go, this is a very safe central command. Right. So, do not risk Snow Queen. Fairly safe. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking, Sinclair. Just like we have got no A-lifts. The only real thing we have trouble with is, like, maybe, arguably, like, these three. But, like, Schadenfreude is avoidable. Snow Queen can be a bit of a pain if you if it melts down multiple times. But, like, obviously, it's a non-escaping one. As far as we know, the Abnos can walk out of their door. Well, that's the thing. I don't think any of them can. Like, Rudolta might, but okay. I'm not sure I care. Child of the Galaxy only really is a problem if I stop, like, if I work with it once and then stop working with it. Schadenfreude I just have to not look at. Snow Queen doesn't escape. Night of Despair doesn't escape. The Little Prince is an escaping entity, but I think by escaping it means it lures people in. So, yeah, definitely want to keep an eye on, for sure. Maybe this is, like, more dangerous than I'm giving it credit for, but it seems alright to kind of keep happy. What? I've just realised these are hands. And those are skulls. Oh. You know, I'm gonna stop talking shit, actually. I'm gonna stop talking shit. Maybe. That's, no. Ooh. Yeah, certainly not. Right, Mason, I'm gonna have you poke Freischutz, and then we're gonna go see what melts. We are gonna need to deal with all of it. We have, balls. Right, okay. So, Melanom, I guess, hop in the bunker. And then we need someone to work that, someone to work this, just be anyone from here. Someone from control to go briefly tap this. I don't want to work with you. But, like, my options are you break out or you break out, so I guess I'll take you break out. So that's going to be our kind of issue after this. Someone needs to work with Child of the Galaxy, which is also, like, not great. All employees with a token died. Well, none of us have a token, but also, again, I need to save my PE boxes, so... I guess, who am I not using for, like, anything at the minute? Like, Eden, sure. Rudolta, that's a certified Christopher job. And then basically everyone else who, like, isn't working. I'm gonna give people a second to, like, move, but... Everyone else I'm gonna need up here. Maybe not you, Rogan, actually. Maybe, maybe not on that. Well, let's get everyone else who isn't working up here. That includes Paulinus, but not Tom. Actually, no, sorry. Includes Ferenz, but not Paulinus, because Paulinus is going to go work with today's Shylock. As soon as it gets a decent face on. And someone's just hopped out. You must be happy. You need to hop out of the bunker. Thank God that made a noise. Why is no one working with Schadenfreude? I specifically sent Igor to go work with this. And Christopher, what are you... Okay, you guys didn't get through Central Command. I see. I see the issue. Oh, boy. Should I... There we are. Today's Shylock, right. We want Paulinus in here. Come on. There we go. Anything else melting that I forgot about, though? Probably a bit late at this point. Just our Central Command lot, really. Okay, Wellenom, get up here. Because we're about to have a fight on our hands. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yep. Kill it! Just check no one's dying in there. Wellenom's taken some blue damage. Other than that, though, like, not really. It's got to be said. Hey, Tom, you want to get in there and help, maybe? I'm going to pull Wellenom out as well, just because I think she's... she's not doing too bad. She'll be fine. There we go. Right, job done. And let me just check that we are as full as we can be on at least the observation levels, which I think we are. Yeah, alright. And that is day 24 complete, which is proving your competence 3. So that's our third Tiferet quest. Now, I'm hoping that I'm not going to reset here and it's going to be like a disaster. Day 25. This is Angela talking. So again, we'll do this on the second round through. Okay. Hip short. Do. Short. Is this the start of meltdowns or not? Seeing this humans just like yourself. Irrational smiles, desire, frowns, colour faces, range of emotions. Okay, yeah, whatever. However, are you aware of a key fact? If there were to be any AI on this place that would be sophisticated enough to be considered a human in terms of appearance, only I would fit that criteria. Haven't I been telling you this since the beginning? And the one and only truly superb AI here. Yes, you're very great. Cool, Angela. Oh. Here is Tifrith. Okay, maybe this is Tifrith's stuff then. Hold on, I'm gonna reread the log on this. So. Yeah, I'm gonna read from here. Manager, how did the Sephiroth appear to you? You must see them as humans, just like yourself. Irritation, smiles, desire, and frowns colour their faces. A range of emotions much more human than myself, perhaps. However, are you aware of a key fact? If there were to be any AI in this place that would be sophisticated enough to be considered as a human in terms of appearance, only I would fit that criteria. Haven't I been telling you since the beginning? I am the one and only truly superb AI here. To witness the essence of things is not at all important in this place. All that you see is distorted and filtered quite heavily. Everything here is constructed just for you. Perhaps you could understand it better if I put it that way. Here is Tifrith, whom you should already know. Right. Might actually be worth reading this bit, yeah. You really Tifrith? What kind of stupid question is that? Who'd you think it would be otherwise? That dumbfounded expression never ceases to amuse me. Like a little bow. To tell you the truth, this part is usually where it gets boring, but that great expression of yours does give me a chuckle. You happen to think I'm the only one, right? Every Sephiroth you've seen is just like me, and the same goes to the Sephiroth you'll meet in the future. All thanks to that stupid AI ethics I meant. Next, here is the place where we were born, and where we will return to someday. Maybe after everything is over. Oh? Okay. Maybe after everything is over, we will rest here singing the song of our hometown. Yeah. Why? If robot, why do blood? Hey, question. If robot, why do blood? Feel like that's, you know. Oh, AI ethics. How A is this I exactly? I'm starting to think this I is in fact not very A at all. I hope your next version will last longer, Tifrith. Well then, Tifrith, I will send the next one over whenever he's ready. Thank you, Lady Angela. Oh, hey, there's Malka. So this is where everyone was. Oh wait, what voice did I give Malka? I think it was like, so this is where everyone was. It took me long enough to find you guys since you weren't at the meeting room. What's happening, Malkuth? Netzak asked me to fetch a document from the other Tifrith. Oh, I'm afraid it's not ready yet. Something urgent turned up. Make sure to tell Netzak he should show up himself next time. Well, Netzak said he's a bit busy. I'll tell him to visit you another time then. Why are all you uppers the same? Netzak isn't busy at all. He just doesn't want to move. But I'm having fun with this errand. Oh, you're replacing Tifrith right now. Looks like the title's getting shorter. Must be concerning, Tifrith. Don't worry about me. Just be mindful of your notebook. It looks like it'll fall apart to shreds at any moment by the looks of it. Oh, it is. Thank you for the concern. It was a pleasure to see you too, manager. And we're back. Nice to meet you. I'm Tifrith. You can skip the introductions, Tifrith. Right now, it's time for you to examine the plan Netzak gave us. Alright? He seemed to want to say something to me. What would a broken machine have to say anyways? Tifrith is overloaded. He did seem to have some issues from the beginning, but it's only gotten worse with time. We've been replacing the machine often, resetting it and leaving only a small portion of the data intact. Yet the same error always occurs at the same point. It seems Tifrith isn't feeling well, so I'll be working overtime myself until he's better. Alright, this is the last thing I'll ask of you. Take care of every single containment unit that melts down. If you do that, I'll admit you're not entirely incompetent as a manager. Hello, Elia. I think this is meltdown time. Oh, hello, sir. Sorry, I'm quite busy. I still haven't finished even half of what I've written down in my notebook. Hey, I heard extraction experiments are going to be conducted. When I looked over the list of participants, I couldn't find my name on it. I mean, there's probably a ton of reasons behind it. Maybe I'm just not good enough for the experiment yet. But may I join the experiment too? I've learned a lot here. I'm sure I can help you in some way. I'll be sure not to disappoint. Here we go, Zenki. Hello, manager. It's sad to not have enough talent, isn't it? If someone doesn't look back towards you, what does that mean? That they don't acknowledge you? That they don't even care about what expression you may be making? That they feel no need to see what you're doing, as they've already come to a conclusion? Have you ever clawed and scraped at the floor, writhing in pain? You know, weirdly specific. No, I haven't, actually. It really does sound excruciating. But in reality, the moment I completely lost my fingernails, I felt nothing. Ooh, what? What is... Okay, yeah. You stare at the flesh where your fingernails used to be, and just before you lose consciousness, when you feel that you aren't yourself anymore, you start to laugh frantically. Even though it's not funny at all. And on the ground, you catch a glimpse of someone's shadow, and their feet as they look down on you. Guess whose feet those were? When the person who disliked looking back so much finally turned around, everything was over. Did you see the fragments of despair from there? Or were you staring at the bits of my fingernails scattered on the floor? That was the exact moment I knew true helplessness. Without you, I'd never have known the feeling. Thank you so much. That is... Holy shit. Seek every kind of therapy. That is like fucking... I'm no expert. I'm not a psychologist. That sounds like 12 different kinds of fucking abuse. Someone help Malkuth. Now what about you, manager? Have you ever felt helpless to control anything? You're about to fucking make me, aren't you? When unbearable things pour down from somewhere that just isn't your body and overwhelm you, it just feels so awful to be helpless, being out of control of yourself. Come on, please tell me. So I can feel rewarded. Just a bit. Hey. I guess I'll put this in my voice. Elia was impatient, and her impatience caused many common mistakes. She once went on a long, winding filibuster on why she needed to finish the experiment, but I don't remember the details. Whenever she was told that she wasn't ready yet, I could see the strong desire in her eyes. It was a craving, a bizarre obsession. If another person had been in my place, they may have turned around for the sound of her hasty footsteps. Cogito was something that she couldn't access at her level of authority. The only task she was ordered to do was record the changes that occurred in the test subjects. Ooh. She was aware that at the moment Cogito was absolutely not ready for human use. When I finally realized what was going on, half her teeth had fallen out, and... Kill me. Please. Kill me. Fucking... Okay. Manifestation of Clytha due to Sephira breakdown. Expression of Sephira's core required. Here we go. Are you discovering the deep scars that are inflicted upon this place? Manager, there is something I hadn't informed you of when we spoke for the first time. The Sephira, of course, wholeheartedly want to meet you. They admire you and follow you. However, at the same time, they earnestly yearn for you to be swallowed up in resentment and curses. Please be careful with them. Well, you don't have to pay that fact too much heed if you wish. What I mean to say is you are free to go back to your daily routine. No big deal for me to fill their roles if some of our Sephiroth go mad. Though if you do, then you will lose something important forever. The seed that can break the cycle. Aha! True ending. Oh, we've got more? Okay. Yeah, so do you really feel nothing about this? Try drinking some Enkphalin. Close your eyes and open them again. I am glad to see that you are not as feeble-minded as the other Sephiroth. It is important to keep a clear mind in any situation. Gabriel, why are you scratching yourself so much? Seeing as we're meeting again, you must have completed your tasks, manager. I'd give you a compliment if I didn't have so much work to do. The information team has a task they must do periodically. you must have realized that there are some blanks in the abnormality records. Among the tremendous amount of information we gather, there are some that should remain off limits to the employees for security reasons. But no, I didn't give Yes on this voice. I gave him more kind of like the names of the employees are only one such thing. Yeah, I gave him kind of more of a very kind of crappy David Hayter type thing. Any trace of them, what happened, their gruesome death, their desperate will to live, all of that has been stripped from the records on the false pretense of expunging information. There is no way for me to know what the criteria for stripping the records are. They are set by another department, not us. We only manipulate the information we receive, per orders. Isn't it funny? We've degenerated into a department that destroys and manipulates information as ordered, yet somehow we're still called the information team. Whenever I introduce myself as the Sephir of the information team, I sometimes feel something bubbling up inside of me. Yes, Odd, did you receive the documents to expunge? Did I miss something there? No, okay. You will get the list of employees soon as well. Please do not forget to review it after you have finished expunging the documents. Miss Angela, what do you think it means to remember someone's name? This is a work you regularly do. Why are you so emotional about it today? Maybe names were marks atypical beings gave each other, to engrave each other upon their memories. Someone might have named you Angela following the same concept. Yes, Odd, if you happen to be too tired, please take a break. I knew you would say that. Referring to employees by name is not recommended here. When employees first enter the company, each one receives their own unique identification number. This is to allow the company to identify them using the minimum amount of personal information. We have the numbers in our data storage devices. Malkuth has never called the employees by their names ever since she started working. Maybe she is the most ideal Sephir amongst us all. What, you mean the one that's just had a fucking meltdown? Yeah, alright. This is not to say that Malkuth deserves to take all the pain as well. None of us do. What kind of poor taste is that? To lock us inside metal bodies and throw us into an endless loop of days that just feel the same as yesterday? Talking to you. What's with that oblivious expression? I heard you might be one of the architects responsible for our creation. The only thing I could do here is remember the names of a few forgotten employees and eternally despair. Feeling nauseous from even just a single breath of air. Have you had your fun watching your guinea pigs run around in circles? See, I told you, I've been running from the inside for a long time. Gabriel was more rational than anyone else. He was unmoved even after hearing about what happened to Elia. Some said he lacked empathy, but nobody realized that his emotions were festering on the inside. Maybe he began falling apart from long ago, ever since Carmen left this world. He slowly became expressionless. He wouldn't allow himself to have even a paltry joy. He also couldn't stand having even the smallest part of his body exposed. Oh. We made a monster that was not supposed to exist in this world. We went too far to ever turn back. Do not let what Elia did be in vain. Instead of taking the time to grieve, everyone knew they needed to utilize this result to the fullest. He tried to maintain a facade of level-headedness, but his attempts to remain rational slowly morphed into an obsession. He started to wear long-sleeved clothing that also covered his neck. Not much later, he started to scratch himself harshly. We suggested he receive a complete medical examination to see whether he was contaminated or had an infection, but he refused. Enforced the procedure. Health checkups were needed to prevent further damage. Persuasion became coercion, and coercion led to the use of physical force. He was tied and bound for the checkup, but he resisted so desperately that it was hard for us to watch him. Eventually, it turned out that he wasn't infected at all. Was that really fortunate, though? No, it wasn't. The examination did not resolve anything. He kept scratching himself, so harshly, even worse than before. When I saw him last, he wasn't lucid or cognizant to any human speech, and his body was completely covered in scratches. No one had seen him since then. Meltdown number 2! It's all kicking off. Holy shit, we get number 3 as well? My god, the law. Don't worry. Okay, as soon as the siren dies down. Thank you. Don't worry, Hard. That's a very common side effect when you first take Engphalin. It's just like a light hallucination. It'll disappear after 2 or 3 times. Don't worry about it too much. For me, it was an employee whose face was half melted. Crawled over my feet and grabbed me by the shoulders, asking me why I let her die. That wasn't a hallucination or anything. Then what? You trying to say that dead employees are suddenly coming back to life? You know, like, unbelievable things happen here. So maybe it is possible for dead employees to come back as if nothing happened, right? I'm not in any state to say this, but you don't look too good. Why don't you skip today's meeting? I can't do that. We have an abnormality response training today. They need me to run the drill properly. You're really something, huh? I don't think there's another Sephira here who cares about their employees as much as you do. Right? Look, Tiffany, I was right. I'm a good person. I'm a good Sephira. Hello, everyone. Today we will... Are you still trying to play the good Sephira? Don't know why this is the voice for these guys, but they seem like assholes. I'm gonna give them goofy voices. Be focusing on abnormality response training. How many times do I have to tell you? You're only a sad piece of rusty scrap metal putting on the act of being a good person. Now, I want everyone to pay close attention here. The abnormality we'll be suppressing today needs to be handled a bit differently than the others. If you hope that living such a lie would ease your conscience, that's really selfish. Starting now, I'll be explaining the method I devised. Please listen carefully. At least the other Sephira are humble enough to admit that they're not perfect. Quiet! Oh, sorry, where were we? Excuse me, Miss Hod, I have a question. Yes, what is it? Do you think this training will make any difference? I mean, against that Longbird, it feels like whoever will die or live is all predetermined. There's nothing we can do to change it. Well, we haven't got Longbird yet, employee number 1, so shut up. Well, it should yield a better result than just doing nothing. At the very least, we can prepare a preventative measure rather than just wait helplessly to... It's just all about luck. We'd be better off and more comfortable to simply accept that we can die at any moment while working. Just know this. You won't reach that paradise no matter what you do. I'm doing this all for you guys, even the counselling campaign. Now that you mention it, that compulsory counselling campaign is such a pain. We'd rather have break time instead. Why is her department the only one that has to deal with these programs? Please stop inventing extra employees. I only have so many voices. It will keep repeating itself. Live with eternal sorrow and remorse in that mental mass. I'm starting to think that this first person I gave a very goofy voice to is, Angela Lobotomy, nice to see you again. Forgive the gyat. Oh. Well, all of you would be dead by now if I hadn't helped you. Why aren't you thanking me? Do you want me to get rid of you like Malkuth does before you even make the littlest complaint? Don't you say that I'm the bad one here? Are you finally admitting to your awful nature? It's Tiffany, why are you doing this to me? I am not Tiffany. Look at me. Can't you even distinguish your own voice anymore? Oh, she's going, like, advanced crazy. Yes, are you still having that sweet nightmare? When I read the article detailing Michelle's suicide, it was just as our experiment was starting to show some progress. Michelle was the youngest among us. She was a timid and innocent employee. Tiffany, why are you more Sigma than me, Hard? Oh, that is a summation of the events that happened, I suppose. It made her an easy target. Maybe it was her fate to be used as a pawn of the wings that were alert to us, or of the head that would watch over us constantly. You likely didn't know things would go the way they did. You'd never have thought that a puny kid like you would bring about our demise. You'd never have believed the situation would end up so much worse than your intentions. You probably tried to comfort yourself in the end, telling yourself that you did the best you could. That in this world, in that moment, there wasn't any other option for you. I believe you were further than this. Where the fuck did your progress die? So, I had, admittedly, a bit of a slow stream, as I think you noticed, Angela, last time. And what I've done now is I've got from day, 21 through to 25. And now that I've got these meltdowns, what I'm going to do is I'm going to memory repository back to 21 and get these kind of cleared. But Carmen was the person who was trying to change this world. The world you resigned yourself to. If we meet again in hell, will I finally be able to forgive you? Crumple up the newspaper. Meltdown number 3. So yeah, we take whatever here. And then I believe if we, like, memory repo now, we can start getting meltdowns done. Okay. The button to initiate the suppression of a Sephiroth's call will not appear unless all the Sephiroth's missions and dialogue are completed. Okay. Conditions not met will be shown upon a grayed out department button if the conditions are not satisfied. All conditions shown below need to be satisfied before the suppression can begin. And when all conditions for a Sephiroth core meltdown are met, the button at the top left of the department will become active. If you click the Sephiroth core suppression department button, all employees assigned to that department will be removed and placed into standby. The conditions and handicaps of the suppression will be shown. Okay. The begin management button will replace with the begin core suppression button. Click to start core suppression. Okay, so we'll get this. And then... Okay, so we have our core suppressions available. So now... if I believe right, and Zenki, if you're still here to correct me on this. I think now we can rewind to the memory repo and it'll keep these about, correct? Just so I don't accidentally throw away like upstream of the process. Yup, okay. Let's do it then. Because if we're going to one-cycle this, then we're going to need to do this. And I might even be tempted to, like, might even be tempted to do this a few more times and grind up some more employees. I'm not sure that'd be too greedy. Or maybe whether I do an extra grinding run, like, off-stream, maybe, at some point. Must be past day 22. Cannot attempt core suppression on a memory imprint day. Interesting. Okay. So we can, but, like, with caveats. Don't necessarily mind that. And with regards to egos, do we keep... We do keep these, hell yeah. Alright. Right. You, motherfuckers, are getting some red resist armor because I'm tired of no one having it. We do still have gaze as well, which, okay. We keep suits and weapons always, yeah, which is very, very good. Anton can go with that, I think. And then... Someone hasn't got a good black weapon. Someone hasn't got a good white weapon either, actually. Here, take this. And in fact, anyone who's got like a base sanity stick should probably take one of these. So that's white, black. I mean, we'll take one of these, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. Anyone else desperately need, like, other stuff? No, I think we're mainly good aside from that. Maybe this, like, fragment from somewhere can be replaced with, like, a better black weapon. Like, fast, medium, normal, medium, 9 to 15. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. Gaze is a mid-weapon. It may be a mid-weapon, Angela, but as you might notice, it's the only bloody red weapon I have, so I'm making do here. It's like, yeah, it's not the greatest red weapon. It's also the only bloody red weapon I have, so, meh. Why your employee looks so shy? I'm not sure which one you're referring to, honestly, but I suppose some of them do. Right. So now we need to do a very quick day, London. Oh, yeah, no, I see what you mean now. Yeah, both London and Paulness are a bit shy, shall we say. Right, as we were, we know the deal with this now. Let's, doot. Igor, Courtney, Mason, Paulinus, which is here. Paulinus, there we go. Goodbye, good luck. Don't look at it during work. I have already worked out Schadenfreude, yeah. Right. What are we seeing here? Let's, You deal black damage. I've just made you worse against black damage. I'm, in fact, a fool. Fine, though. Right. Oh, we've also got all the resist bullets as well. That's nice. So the plan is we take 2 abnormalities that are, like, not aleph for this day 22. And then we, kind of hope we can get through a day without them melting. That would be nice. Me, personally, I would like my, abnormalities to not melt down. Oh. So yeah, we can do that, and then I think I will probably... Maybe I get through this and, like, again, because I'm not super, like... I mentioned at the start of the stream, I'm like, a little ill at the minute, and we've been getting on for 2 hours, so I'm probably going to do this, and then, maybe we'll save core suppressions, like, in their entirety for next stream. It's probably how I'm going to run this. But yeah, which just means essentially we have a little bit of a warm down, as it were, here to just get 420 P boxes this day. Because yeah, we've also had a lot of lore tonight, like a lot of lore. I still want to know why the Sephiroth. Like, not why they're machines, but why when you squash them, blood come out? That seems weird. I mean, obviously, no spoilers in chat before anyone jumps to answer that. But, yeah, just like, huh? That shouldn't be happening, surely. Okay, and bingo. We are looking at, that's a pretty bad set. I'd say it could be worse. Could be better, though. Where's Tom? You can go poke that. As is his right. Who did I send to work with? Yeah, Courtney. Cool. And then Paulinus was here. And then I think that's basically everything we need to do. Excuse me. Honestly, considering how my throat's been fucked at the minute, I'm okay with the quality of voice acting I've been delivering tonight. Like, it's not world class, but I think it's been getting the job done. And I'm personally quite proud of it. Given I'm ill. Hey, Paulinus, you want to not fuck up working with Yin? That would be very cash money of you, I think. Oh, we hit max on Porcupus. Is max 999? I suppose it is. Yeah. And we finished working with these two, so let's get our various people back in there. Half the energy has been acquired. You love to see it. Send Mason to work with Freischutz again. Send Ferenz to work with... Really? Yeah, I do still think I want to send Ferenz to work with that, actually. And then, yep, still working on that. You voice act? I mean, badly. But, yeah, you know. I've, it's something I do want to get a bit better at. But that's going to come when I'm not ill. Like, I won't say those those bits of lore were my most impassioned performances, but they did the job. Okay, one more working with Freischutz, and then I guess we'll send again. Yeah, someone from Control down to Freischutz after that, and we'll move right along. Oh, we haven't got the last bit of armor from you. Sick. We'll grab that then, and we've got everything from Schadenfreude. And then someone from Control. I'm actually thinking like maybe Rhino. Because I was going to send Anton, but then I realized resisting red and white is like very good against the robots. Okay, everyone, find your assigned robot and kill it. There we go. There we go. I would like you to actually, kill the robot. I suppose just walk to the room. And then you lot need to go and kill this one. please. There we go. Right. Forward march, everyone. There's 1 down. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Which puts us nicely on the path for that. Let's do a little bit more work over here. Do a little bit more here. A little bit over here. Maybe Melanom can work with this, actually. Or Susan? No, not Susan, because she's terrible with black damage. Yeah, Paulinus can totally do a bit of work with this. I feel that wouldn't be bad. And then, like I say, my hope is just that we can clear. I mean, this I'm thinking 80 and however many like boxes we're doing it in shouldn't be too much of a stretch. And then, yeah, we've got to hope we can deal with our control meltdowns. Still working with both of those. 405. Get another Mason in there, and that should do us, honestly. But in case it doesn't... Nah, it will. It will. Excuse me. 15. There we are. I told you it will. Right, day 21 work, Dave. Right. Oh, and that also clears Central Command Quest 4, which is quite funny. We did it! Yay! I guess it means we might get an extra bit of lore here. Right. Now, this is going to be important, actually. It's going to be maybe the first important abnormality decision of the night. Because these will be present during the control meltdown. She was so sad that she had to leave a dear friend behind, so she came up with a brilliant idea. I'm just going to scroll back in my chat history for a second. What are we... 00104. Nope, not that. It's fine. The only advice that can be given is to remain cautious and be aware of your surroundings. Its memories began with a warm hug. Well, I don't know any of these. First one is safest. All right, Zenki, fine. We'll go with you on that. And the prayers shall never be end with the eternal despair of its worshipper. Is your future totally grim? Yeah, this one. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. Didn't I pick this one at some point? We don't want the tree. The tree is bad. Well, it's not bad, it's just kind of annoying to deal with. Wait, aren't these all tools, actually? Yeah, this will be a tool. So... Or this one? Because that's backwards clock, right? Yeah, I think that one might be backwards clock. Right, now to actually read this. To the new manager. I've heard that you were a very valuable asset to the corporation, contributing greatly to the prosperity of our company. I ask that you please keep up the good work with your capable assistant, Angela. You will not find me in this place at the moment, but I believe you will be able to come face to face soon. The Lobotomy Corporation will never forget your devotion and effort. I look forward to meeting with you. Kind regards, A, CEO of the Lobotomy Corporation. You've received a document written by A himself? Perhaps you're being recognized now. A is on a rather long journey currently. As all journeys have to end, the final destination will be home, this place. Have you ever taken a trip somewhere? In fact, they say preparing for a trip is a rare luxury nowadays. The day still lies cold, but we know that winter frost is almost over. However, the end of winter does not necessarily mean that spring is coming. Okay, right. Expand Central Command. And with that, yeah, I am probably going to leave it off there. Apologies, it's a bit of a shorter stream than normal. But next time, you already know what the hell's going down. You know what's going down. We have 3 core suppressions that need to be done. So I think we suppress those 3 cores next stream. Like, or as many as we can. Because I'm thinking like day 22, day 23, day 24. We might have to memory repo. We might have to memory repo each one of these, to be fair. So we can just keep doing day 21 again and again and again, because it'll probably be easier to do that. And then, so we get these 4 core suppressions. You're still going to memory repo after the 3 core suppressions. Exactly. Well, I think that's the plan, yeah. So we do this, do this, do this, do this. We, like, memory repo however many times there. And then I do my initial plan of like restaffing the training team essentially, so that we have enough. I would do hard because then we get faster. Because day 21, net sack, start grinding after. Oh yeah, no, we get all of these done before we start grinding. And in fact, what I might do, just to take some of the some of the like, you know, more like monotonous stuff out of these streams, is like, we'll course press all these on stream, and then I might do an off stream where I just get from like day 21 to 25, which we'll have done like 4 times at this point, where I just, you know, grind up a bunch of people in training, and then we'll see how we go from there. Although, actually, no, maybe I should do that on stream because I still need to pick abnormalities. Yeah, decisions. Now, first, she's acknowledged that her perk is insane. Okay. Mayhaps, then. Mayhaps. It's... Yeah, you know what? Maybe we will, then. I feel like doing them in order is, like, thematic, but... You know, maybe. Because I know the control one is a giant pain in the dick to do, but... Yeah, I guess we don't have to do them in order. Something we can consider next time. But yeah, thanks for the heads up, Sinclair. But as for now, I say it's high time that I was off, I think. So, for those of us on Twitch, I'm going to go and find someone to raid. If we can. Let's have a look. Yeah, someone else doing a blind playthrough, so sure, let's go and raid into them. Well, it looks like they're a bit ahead of where I am. So I'll just raid you guys into there, and then I might dip out myself. There we go. There we go. Right. And as for those of you who are... Hold on, let me... Right there now. There we go. And as for those of you who are still here on the YouTube side, I will, yeah, love and leave you all there. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Artorius Winchester, and I'll see you all next time. Farewell.
Like that happens, you can actually see the full name. But thank you, Artorius Winchester, the 2-man raid. I appreciate that. What does a raid do? On Twitch, it's just where you send like your viewers. I think it's after you finish a stream, you can like raid another person's stream, and you like send all your viewers over there. But I was wondering what that sound was. I thought that was from the abnormality. I thought we were tweaking. I had no idea what was going on. We're being invaded.